We've got Trump supporter, former Ben Carson, National Press Secretary, Deana Bass on this. You know, Deana, you're seeing what's going on. And I'm wondering, timing is everything. I'm not dismissing these allegations of these women, but timing is curious. What do you make of it?
You know, I agree with you. Timing is curious. I'm not in the habit of silencing women and telling them they don't have the right to speak out. I wouldn't do it to these women, and I wouldn't do it to the, large number of women who have come out to accuse Bill Clinton and to accuse Secretary Clinton of having intimidated them and bullied them. So I'm not in the habit of doing that, but I do believe that, for it to come out 27 days, 26 days before the election, that is very curious to me. And it also, we have had an onslaught of emails that have indicated that the Clinton campaign has a very cozy relationship with the media. This is something that we've always known, but these emails prove it. So, again, I'm not in the habit of telling women that they don't have the right to speak out. I do find it very curious that it's 27 days before this election.
Well, no sooner did I get in this morning, and I'm looking at one of the news networks, and they had one of the women on talking to them. And I thought this was the same network that had dismissed having the likes of Juanita Broaddrick or Paula Jones, essentially call that a circus. Whatever your opinions are on that, if you're going to talk to one group of alleged victims, it wouldn't kill you to talk to the other, but to leave out one for the other does raise serious questions, does it not?
Absolutely. You're absolutely correct. And, I've gone back and watched some of the interviews with some of the women who have accused Bill Clinton, and it is just heartbreaking. As a woman, it is heartbreaking and it is terrifying that we are trying to silence them and not give them their voice. And these are women who have not been, they've been trying to have these conversations for years and years. And so it's not like they have just all of a sudden come out and said and made these allegations. They've been saying this for decades. And what I really would like for the Trump campaign to do and for Republicans to do, we have to win the White House. And the only way that is going to happen is if we repeat over and over again 33,000 deleted emails, bleach bit, hammers, 5 senior staff given immunity. The Clinton campaign has a lot to answer for, and the only way they will be held accountable is if we are relentless in making sure that people know that. And, this is my small bit of advice to the Trump campaign. I think that they should live stream the deplorables on their campaign repeating these horrible, deplorable things that Hillary Clinton has said. And there are, we have to in some way make sure that people get the message and that the issue is the White House. The issue is not the Civil War in the party. The issue is not these women who've come out 27 days. The issue is that Hillary Clinton has spent the better part of 3 decades lying to America, and she doesn't deserve to be our president.
But Donald Trump might keep that pot stirring by talking in a matter of minutes in West Palm Beach about the New York Times story and these women and keep it going. Should he ignore it? He's talking about wanting to sue the Times, and obviously he's got to stand her up, maybe properly so. All this is false. But isn't that further sidetracking all these issues that you want to address?
Yes, it is further sidetracking. He has a right to defend himself, but no one will be talking about that if he's not talking. Well, there are others in the media who are going to try to talk about it, but he will, take their attention to that area. 33,000 emails, bleach bit, hammers, 5 senior staff given immunity, and the list goes. That's just the beginning. That's the tip of the iceberg.
Deana, are you telling me that you've never gotten frustrated with your computer to the point you pick up a hammer and you repeatedly hammer it?
Actually, actually this morning I did get a little frustrated, but I did not take a hammer to my computer.
Well, or my iPhone. Close. All right, thank you very, very much, Deana Bass.